Molly here with the Grimes Public Library bringing you STEAM Saturday. I hope you enjoyed my little frog video. Hey, would you like to make your own video? Well, today I'm going to show you how using the T in our STEAM with technology, and we're going to make stop motion videos. So what does that mean? Well, instead of videoing it with a regular sort of video function, we're going to take a bunch of still photographs and then run those photographs together very, very quickly, and it creates the illusion of motion, making a video. So this is the way a lot of old animation was done, and it's a really, really cool art form. I'm going to give you guys some links so you can look into more of the details of really diving into animation and making stop motion videos so you guys can really look at some of what the experts do. But for today, let me show you how you can make one for free. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get into the stop motion app. So this is the app that I used Stop Motion Studio app. It is the one of the more common ones out there, and it is going to be available for any type of device, phones or tablets or whatever brands you have. So I would highly recommend it. There is paid features in there. You don't need them. I did mine completely with the free. When you open it up, this is kind of what you're going to be seeing here. Of course, you have all of my videos in here, so yours will be blank. But to start your new movie, you're going to start right over here on the plus. And we go into, oh, and we're getting an ad. Let's get rid of that. All right, we've got, we're into the studio part where we're getting to do the recording. So it's got these fun features telling you what to do. We click on the camera and that opens it up so we can start taking pictures with the red dot here. And we take our first picture of our little frog on the log. Okay. One of the main things you're going to want to look at before you start making your video is something to put your device on to take the picture. So one of the trickiest things about stop motion is you gotta have that device that's taking the picture steady and in the same spot in order to create that nice clear image where it's not moving around. So I just have my device sitting on top of this box right here. It's got some plaid on the side. I'm just lifting it up here for you to see. So that's why you can see the plaid in my frog video, and you can see it right now. There's lots of different things you can try. Look around your house, see what you can find that you can prop your device on to get that nice steady spot to take your pictures from. All right, I have a white piece of paper underneath my frog on a log just to make sure he's nice and clear and visible. You notice I have a shadow here, so if I was really working hard, I would probably work to try to eliminate that shadow and make sure that everything was clear and it looked a little better. But again, that's entirely up to you how you want to do your video. So we're going to start taking pictures. The frog video that you just watched was over 900 pictures and it's less than a minute long. So just to give you an idea, we need a lot of pictures. Okay, so you can do that by pushing the red button over and over and over again as you're moving these pieces in between pictures very slowly and getting your hands out of the way, and then you'll have your movie. One feature that's really nice is this timer feature right up here. It looks like a clock. And when we push on that, we can set a camera picture timer. So I did mine at about 5 seconds per picture. That seemed to work pretty well for me to get my fingers in and out. We're going to go ahead and do that again. And we're going to do a little practice video. So here we've got my frog. I'm going to make sure he's set kind of where I want him. Maybe get him out of the shadow a little bit. Probably not. And we'll go ahead and get him started. So clicking on that red dot to get us started. The timer's going to count down. You watch it go around. And when it gets back to the top, it'll beep and it takes the picture. So then I can move it between pictures. And we're only getting the picture without my fingers in it, of course. I'm going to let it take a couple of pictures before I move him again. Notice I'm doing very small motions. Small is good. You don't want to do anything too big or it's going to look like the frog just like disappeared and jumped into the thin air. So you want him to kind of have that fluid, simple motion. Another thing with stop motion, I just used paper and made my own drawings, but you can use Play-Doh, you can use toys, stuffed animals, Legos, Barbies, whatever you've got around the house to make your videos. So paper seemed like a pretty simple option, and so that's what I went with. So I'm just sort of moving my frog in between each of these pictures. And let's say I was adjusting and oops, I got my hand in it. Okay, that's all right, don't panic. Let's get a few more of him down on the vlog. And then we're gonna go ahead and stop by pushing that red button again, okay? So right on that red button. Let's see what we've got. Let's go ahead and push the play button, and that's gonna show us our movie. Oh, there's our frog, and then you see my finger as well. So let's push that play button again. Don't blink, it goes really fast. All right, and you can see down in the corner we have about 20 pictures. It went pretty fast. So if we want to try to make this, change it up, do some editing, we're going to go to this back button right here at the top. It kind of brings us into a different part of the app, sort of the editing area. The question mark here, if you were to touch that, it's going to tell you what all these things do. A lot of the features might be paid, so again, ignore them, you don't need them. Let's start by, you can see all my pictures across the bottom here, and as I scroll them back, let's start at the beginning, and we're going to start, the first thing we're going to do is click on the wheel here. So this wheel, one of the main features here is the timing. So this is going to tell you how many frames per second the app is pushing those pictures through to make the video. So right now it's at 20 frames per second. Let's slow it down, slide it all the way down. Let's try 10. Let's see what that looks like. So pushing done and pushing play. Okay, so it's a little bit slower. All right, and maybe we like the 20 seconds because it's smoother. The frog kind of jerks a little bit, so maybe we want to move it back up. So let's go ahead and pause it. We'll go back into our settings, and maybe we'll put it at halfway. Maybe we'll try at 15. So you can play with this to kind of see how it affects your video. And that's a little bit smoother. I like that. Oh, but there's my hand again, so we got to get rid of that. So let's figure out how to do that. Going back through our pictures all the way towards the end, and there's my picture with my fingers. So we would rather not have that in our picture. Kind of takes the illusion away. So we're going to go ahead and click, touch that picture, or click on it, however you want to say that, touch it. We are going to, when you pull that up, then it comes up with all these editing tools. The main ones that you're going to want to use are the delete button, which is what we're going to use right now. Just take that picture right out. All right. The other one you might want to try is the copy and paste. So again, clicking on the picture, if we want another exact copy of this picture, and that just kind of helps stretch the video out, helps with motion and all of that to make it give you the look that you want. We're going to copy it, and then we're going to paste it. So we push copy, and then we push copy, and then we push paste. And that gives us another copy of the picture right next to it. So it's going to put it in right where the blue frame is. Okay. So just some nice features. When you're ready to add some audio to it, you can do that pretty simply. Again, if you want to click on the picture that you want the audio to start on, you can click on that, and then click on, touch the audio button up here, and it'll bring you to your device's music or anything that you want to pull in from there. The other thing you can do is you can use the microphone button right up here. So by touching that, you can then do like a narration over the top, or you can add your own audio like I did by just playing my ukulele over the top of my video. All right, so a couple of different options for audio. When you're all done with your video, I'm pretty pleased with it. You're going to go to this back arrow up here at the top left corner. It's going to take you back out to the main screen. So this was the video we just did today. And I'm going to go up to the select, and I'm going to click touch my video that I want to send or finish out or save. So it's got the blue check mark. We go to the up arrow and export movie. And then you can send that video out to your friends, to your family, to a special someone that maybe you made it for. Hey, Mother's Day is coming up. Maybe this would be a great project to make for your mom. Or any other special person in your life that you're missing right now with the quarantine going on. So definitely save those movies and send them out. I would love to see the movies that you are creating. So if you would, if you care to, share them on the Grimes Library Facebook page under this event, that would be fabulous. Love to see some of your creativity. So I hope that I've helped explain a little bit how easy this app is to use and how you can really make some fun videos and explore technology with STEAM Saturday. So have some fun, think about your movie, make a plan, and be patient. And don't worry, your movie is going to be great. So I will see you guys next STEAM Saturday. Have fun.